Hey everyone, Sunrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 6th episode of the 2nd season of Kanojo Mo Kanojo. And last episode we got that really fun camping trip, and Rika sort of coincidentally showed up, invited herself, she brought food. Not food that you should eat though, which is a lesson they learned the hard way. Now everyone's pretty much unconscious except for Rika, and now you should probably be worried right about now. I'll leave it at that. So let's jump on in and see how things progress on this what was once a fun camping trip. So 3, 2, 1, play. Still nighttime, so there's still time. Let me guess, that's now, yes, hand. He was still just sleeping like a baby, on his feet, handcuffed to a tree. Like a baby. She is scary. Okay, never mind, he's not standing up. Okay, she's not that cruel. I guess that's a relief. At least she lets him sit down. It's little small victories. You take what you can get. I did rewatch some, 3 or 4 of the season 1 episodes. And yeah, the opening for this one's definitely better than the first season opening. One-chan fight. If only she knew. If only Risa knew. If everyone in the show didn't have a screw loose, it'd be a very different show. Wake up, Naoya. We gotta move on with the plot. Like, this is odd. This is not my bed at all. So, you're awake. How kind of you. And this is going to help. Definitely not. There had to have been a better way. How could he say such a thing? And when you break up the handcuffs, how could I not? Sounds like a plan. Really? Okay, wow, she is not messing around. I mean, they are quite nice, I can't deny that. But I feel like we're moving a little bit fast here. They actually are really nice. Well, he would have to be gay for that not to be the case. Cameraman knows what he's doing. There you go. Can't complain about that. What else do I have? So let's just have a nice chat. That was short-lived. It was nice while it lasted. I mean, it's almost turned into a nice scene. Yeah, I already have 2 girlfriends. I just... You're gonna break it like the Incredible Hulk, just smash through. Or break the branch. But I'm sure they will understand. Man, that's gotta hurt. Oof. Something's gonna break with his handcuffs, a branch, or his arm. Oof. It was a branch. Well, there goes your plan there, Mirika. Yeah, please promise me you'll stop drugging me, kidnapping me, harassing me. But I don't think she can promise that. Okay. That's actually a better plan right there. You can't break her arm. So I like this, but I like this development. There's some real potential here. Like, let's see you stop me from living with you now. As far as I can. Of course he takes it that way. No, that's not true. Says a girl that stripped like 5 minutes ago. Well, now, yeah, you want to go for it? Oh my god. Man, he dove for that thing. Should've went for the other pocket. I guess you would have to be. But still. Understandable. Yeah, she knew what she was getting herself into. Okay. That was a close one. Oof. Oh no, you can't dodge now. Your girl plays 3 views. That's unrealistic. If you show cleavage, you're at least getting triple-digit views. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. And if I had it to show, I would show it, so. What timing? Look, a distraction. Ooh, wow, that is quite pretty. Oh, happy birthday, I guess. Well, I guess we accomplished that. You know, you can't say that for sure, but... That's who I am. How can you not admire this crazy criminal girl? I knew she was gonna say that. I almost made a comment. It's like, is it breakfast time? Don't worry, he hasn't put it in yet. Unless you count the hand, I guess. It must be something to love someone that much. I mean, I was thinking the same thing, but this is a romantic fiction, you know, this sort of thing is acceptable. But in real life, that's what you would do. But that day's not today. We got plenty of episodes left, you know. What a cute outfit. Everything I like about me. Oh god. Yeah, it kind of looked like it. I was hopeful though. Not that there's really a difference. You know. Okay. Well, I mean, we're on the same page. We have agreement. I mean, everything. Okay. Wow. Okay. So yeah, full agreements. Anything short of putting it in is okay. Take that line out of context. Is there a butt coming or... Okay. I knew a butt was coming. Okay, that's reasonable. If you can't seduce someone in 5 months with that level of access, it's not happening. Like, straight up. But that's a great deal she's getting, honestly. Way better than I ever expected. What are we saying on kissing, though? He said everything short of sex, right? So I think that would allow kissing on the dates. Potentially. What a development, though. Yeah. It does seem a little bit wrong to reject her before giving her that real chance. That's the Naoya that you fell in love with. She's not wrong. I guess we don't need these anymore. Although they may come in handy if she does succeed. I assume the gang's gonna show up soon. Is he gonna kiss her? Okay. That makes more sense. Oh, we got the we got a birthday cake. Yeah, definitely. It was better earlier when it was drawn better. Well then. Yeah, just to clarify. She is so excited. She is not. Did she hear about the full story? Or no, okay, they're just still... Okay, gotcha. They're just in a bad spot. Because I'm sure they won't be happy about this plan. Yeah, she has faith in Naoya. Oh no, that's a problem. She could do all sorts of things. I mean... Yeah, it can be. Definitely harder with a guy, but... You can make it work. There we go. Get to quell their worrying for a little bit. Anything slimy? No. I have something to tell you guys. You probably won't like it, but... Don't be vague about it. You're gonna make them worry even more. Hear him out before you attack him. He did stick his hand between them, though. Don't be too relieved just yet. Here we go. I was waiting for it and it delivered. And it's still delivering, so. And yeah, that's basically what it is. Just temporary. Yes. Protect me now, yeah. Your other two girlfriends look violent. At least one of them does. This is definitely a fruitful trip for her. We'll see if he succeeds. He turned that around very nicely. As, you know, good for them. Yeah, you can't know for sure. There we go. Shino especially will not like this. She's making reverse progress on her goals. Hey, the sun. Choto. Yeah, just put some meat in this girl, she'll cheer up. Yeah, about to say, is everyone but Naoya asleep? But Shino managed to stay awake, and Naoya enjoying his two girlfriends. Gonna go for some head touching. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Some character development for Shino. Yeah, ain't that the truth? The girlfriend's resignations. That is certainly a title. And then just the preview. Okay. So yeah, that was the sixth episode of the second season of Kanojo Mo Kanojo. definitely feel like there's a lot to say with this one. Obviously, this episode we had quite a bit of Naoya Rika alone time, right? Because she wants to have a one-on-one date with Naoya, and this is pretty much the way she decided to go about it, right? I mean, to be fair, it is a little bit difficult to have that sort of thing when the guy already has two girlfriends and he's already hard set on not falling in love with you. Like that's his like a main goal of his. And there's also Shino in the mix that also wants to prevent him from getting more girlfriends. She's in the process of cutting one of them out, you know. So from her perspective, it's not an easy thing to do. So she breaks out the illegal methods, right? That's just what she does. But I mean, it works to an extent. She does get that one-on-one time, and that's definitely able to talk things out. So yeah, where to really start with this? So the big thing here is that Rika wants to make it very clear her position, the fact that she's not giving up, how much she loves him, how much she was prepared for all the difficulties and hardships that's going to come with walking this path that she's walking, and she's really trying to get this idea, you know, this what she's feeling across to Naoya, right? And she actually succeeded in doing so, because it's very important to get that across, because Naoya has always been a very what's even the best word to describe it? A walking pile of contradictions, like, you know, because he loves Saki a lot, doesn't want to hurt her, yeah, but he ends up not really cheating on her, but, you know, having girlfriend number two because he also loves her, doesn't want to hurt her, but also doesn't want to hurt Saki. So he goes to Saki to get permission to date the other girl, even though he knows that she won't like that, even if she agrees with it. And, you know, he tries to make the best out of the situation, make them as happy as he can through that framework. Accepting that framework is just how it's got to be. You know, the biggest the best case scenario would be, yeah, working from that as a base. And then, you know, he tries to draw that line in the sand here, like, okay, I know having two girlfriends isn't great. There's got a lot of problems, but just no more. Just two is it, not a third one, no matter what. It's not gonna happen. But then we have Rika here making it very clear her position on it, right? And she's very much. I got some flashbacks to episode 1, especially as I was watching this episode, because much like Nagisa, she loves Naoya a lot, right? You know, works hard for that goal, doesn't want to give up on it. And Naoya loves, I mean, they keep describing it as like, I don't want to fall in love with you and all that, like I'm worried that I'm going to, right? I can't really see where he lies on the spectrum of love, really. But so maybe it is a little bit lower level than what he had for Nagisa. But aside from that, it pretty much is a similar thing. He was just trying to, you know, draw the line, like I said. Like, we're not crossing this anymore, but now we're getting to the point where he's, like, giving this line some wiggle room. Like, because it is basically going down the same path, except with not as he did with Nagisa, except we're having a little bit of a trial period, I guess you could call it, right? But it is so many similarities to the Nagisa situation, right? It really does just seem like we're adding another party member, right, to our 2-timing, now 3-timing situation. So, but yeah, we are seeing a little bit of the problem with opening the gates from, like, dating two girls at once is fine, because once you cross that line from monogamous one-on-one is a norm, nothing else would be acceptable. Once you cross it into going out with two girls, there's really no actual logical reasoning why that should be the maximum amount and no more. Like, if you have two, you might as well have three, sort of thing, kind of like cats or whatever, right? Once you break through that monogamous thing, like, what is the maximum after that, right? Like, if you decide what a maximum is, can you really give a good justification why that's the maximum? Because now you can't. That's part of his problem, right? He decides on 2 just because, like, he couldn't think of a way to prevent it from going up to 2, and you know, and not hurt anyone. So he went up to 2, but that's just going to keep expanding. Like, that just, as long as he keeps finding girls that are in a similar category as Nagisa, which Rika basically is, then it's just going to keep going up, right? So that's a big thing right there. So good argument. That's a good argument for a monogamous relationship right there. But yeah, as far as Rika herself goes, like, there's really no reason not to go out with her, right? Assuming you're okay with going out with 3 girls. She loves him a lot. She's a popular MeTuber. She's a very, you know, funny, silly, very physically attractive girl. Like, you know, there's really nothing to not like about her as long as you can get past the crazy stalker aspect, which it's not a deal breaker, you know. But and she also, like, you know, has a great sister as well, who's an even better MeTuber. So, you know, can't go wrong there. But I did enjoy the little conversation that Nagisa and Saki had about whether, you know, a guy could do it in his sleep, right? And I mean, I think so. Like, it might be more difficult. You might have to be more creative, but like, I think you can make it happen, right? I'm not going to go into too much detail on that because it's a family-friendly website, but I do like Sheena was like, guys, stop it. This is not productive. Just no, stop. So that was great. But yeah, I was looking forward to the part where he would break the news to girlfriends 1 and 2 about probation girlfriend 3, and it did not disappoint. He mentions the living together with them part, the look on their faces, and then brings up the whole going on dates and stuff, and just this is where it like really resonate with me. Like, yeah, we are back as episode 1 of season 1 right now, right? And like I said, it also goes for Saki. Like, she was okay with a girlfriend number 2. Is there really a reason why she shouldn't be okay with girlfriend number 3? Right? Like, there really isn't, as long as she likes her as a person. But in the end, she did agree with it. So, like I said, it is a probation thing, a trial period. So, had a nice shot of everyone asleep. We have Saki using the shoulder. We have Nagisa on the lap. You know, meanwhile, now you're like leaning towards Shino, the only one in there that's not his girlfriend or semi-girlfriend. Well, aside from the little sister, I guess, who's over there with being squished by One-chan, which is great. But yeah, she's also moving forward as well. I compared her to Nagisa and why she doesn't like Nagisa, because she thinks about, you know, she could be in Nagisa's position if she wanted to, but instead she was willing to step back and let Saki have him, like a good friend she's trying to be. But now we have, in this episode in particular, Rika also showcasing what Shino could be doing, right? Like, just does not care about him already having girlfriends. Just insert yourself into it, fight for who you love, instead of just giving up and trying to find someone else. She could do that. Everything that Rika's doing, she could do, and she's now very, very conscious of that. And she does seem to be maybe shifting a little bit in what she wants to do. Because, like, I think literally the last line she said was that maybe I don't need to hold back. So, yeah, could you imagine a Shino that's actually trying to seduce Naoya the same way Rika is? Like, not exactly the same way. Shino's a very different person than Rika, right? Which is why it wouldn't surprise me if Shino's someone's favorite character, Rika's their least favorite in the show, because they are very different characters. But Shino would obviously be a lot more, you know, tactful, classful, whatever you want to call it, in her attempts for, you know, she won't drug and kidnap people, is what I'm trying to say. Shino wouldn't do that. But yeah, I do continue to really enjoy Rika. She is a crazy stalker girl, but, you know, I still enjoy her a lot. Although I do like all 4 girls, I do want to make that clear. There's not a bad one among them. And yeah, I think that's about all I really wanted to say on the episode. But I'm just glad that Rika finally got to make some progress, you know? Like, now he is aware of that fact that, you know, just rejecting her without giving her a real chance isn't exactly fair. So now she finally has a opportunity to really, within a legal means, really give it her all, show what she's got, show what now he is missing if he doesn't add her as girlfriend number 3. And in 5 months is more than generous. Like, if you can't seduce someone in 5 months, it's just not happening. They just don't like you very much. It's not going to work. So, you know, it's almost don't even have to give a hard deadline, like, in that sense. Just like, you should just naturally give up at that point. If you've been given as much opportunity, as much access as you could hope for, and still nothing, then yeah, you should really should just give up. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say on the episode. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.